Okay, hello guys, it's Paul from Babel Tech. Now, somebody was asking me the other day, how do you create a table like this one on the Babel Tech sign up form? How do you create a table like this on your own website? Okay, like for example, on the page that sells like a lesson program. So something that maybe has like a description of what the program is, a price, and then like lists out all the features, or it might even be like the curriculum stages or something like that. Um, so there's actually a couple of ways we can do this. So let me just switch to this page. Okay. So this is probably familiar to you. So we've got like a course outline column here, and I've got the book your program widget over here. So let's say we wanted to do something different to what we've already got here for the course outline. So let me activate the page editor. All right. So, and if I come up here to the plus icon and search, I'm looking for something called pricing table or pricing module. So, okay, so there's actually a few different options. We've got three options here, and I'll try to go through all of them. So the one that we just looked at, that's actually a pricing table. So let's drag that out there. Okay. I'll just save that for now. Actually, what I might do is I'll just save what we've already got, and this is a handy feature that you should use as well. If I want to save this for later, maybe I want to recycle this, I can hit the save as button here. So let's call it course outline heading. Save that. And if I click on that one, I want to save that as course outline detail, maybe. Okay. And save that. So now if I want to reuse these later, I can come over here and click on plus icon and then look under saved. And if we look under, get my head out of the way, if we look under saved modules, you can see here, these are the two that I just saved. So if I wanted to, I could just reinstate that. I could just drag that out there, drop it in. Okay, and there it is again. So it's saved. I don't need to worry about it if I mess this up. All right, so let's get rid of that now. We've got that saved away for safekeeping. Let's take a look at this this pricing table. So looks a bit ugly to start with, but we can fix that. I think what we need to look at here is the pricing boxes. Let's click on edit pricing box. So let's give this a title. Call it speaking course. Now ribbon. So ribbon is like, it's like like if we got some sort of like a promotion going, or we want to highlight that this is the best value. So let's do that. Let's use a ribbon. Let's write value. Okay. Yep. Now we don't have to put it across the top there. You can put it like to the right in the corner. That usually looks pretty good, I think. Or you can even put it in the left side. Okay. Let's put it on the right. Okay, now price, let's say that our course is a 10-week course, so let's say it's $500. Okay, now the features. So we need to add some like features to describe what this course is in order to make this into a table. So let's say I don't know, presentation practice. Okay. Oops. All right. If I click the add pricing features, I might say meeting meeting practice. There we go. Negotiating clients. Okay. Let's hit save. Right, so you can see that these have been added. These have been added to that table. The place to adjust the style and the color is under here, style. So we want to give the accent color. Let's say I don't like grey. Let's say I want something, I don't know, maybe a bit more of a blue. Yep, there we go. And so that's fine. Now the button, that's that part down here. If I click on button, well, probably the button background might be okay, but the button text, we want to change the button text color, something other than black, so it stands out against the blue background. Let's change that to white. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so you can see there's a lot of style options here. So you can even add like icons besides these list items. You can play around with that if you like. Now let me save that again. Now let's say this section here. If I click on the heading, if I come over here to advanced, you can see that this has an element ID called payment form, payment-form. Okay, so I need to tie this button to something. Now, if it's on a desktop like this, it might not matter too much. But if it's on a smartphone, you got to remember that these blocks kind of like stack. Okay, so we want to change this button. So if somebody clicks on the button, they come back up to this section where they can actually buy the course. So if I click on there, pricing boxes, edit the pricing box, buttons. Okay, in the button URL, all I want to do is put hash. Okay, let's save it. Right, let's save that again. And hit done and publish. Okay, so yeah, so you can kind of see there. If I click that button now, it'll scroll me up the screen to wherever this booking widget begins. Okay, so that's one way that you can add some information about your course, your program, whatever you're trying to sell. There are a couple of other options. So let's go back to modules, search pricing. Okay, let's look at the pricing list. Okay. So I'll save that. Let's get rid of this table. So you can see that the pricing list has a kind of a different style. You can like list out, let's say you wanted to put in, okay, week 1, we're going to cover these points. Week 2, we're going to cover these points. Week 3, and so on. So you could do that with one of these modules. So if I edit that, let's say, I'll change this to week 1. Presentation. And I want to change that to week 2. Meeting practice. 3. Negotiation practice. Okay, now we probably don't want to have a price for each week because we're not selling individual weeks. We're kind of selling a complete course. But what I think I can do is go into price options here and just delete that. Okay, and you can see it'll just remove that price completely. I'll delete that. All right. Now, yeah, and for each of these, each of these weeks, you could update the information about whatever that week entails. So let's say week 1. So let's replace all this lorem ipsum text. I might write something like, "We will cover how to open a presentation, deliver your main points, and close with a Q&A session." Something like that. And that'll work. Let me save that. Done. Publish. Okay. So that's another way that you could put some information on your page beside the program booking widget. Let's look at another one. One more here. So we want modules. Price list. No, price list. We just looked at that, didn't we? Price box. Yeah. Let's use a price box. All right. So let me get rid of this one. Okay, so you can see the price box has a slightly different style about it. So let's say, let me change this to, it's under general. So it's not consultation pack. Let's call this course. US. So duration. So that's probably not relevant here. So I can just delete that. Yep. Features. Yeah. Okay. Feature. Okay, so it looks like we can set some sort of a ribbon here as well. So set as featured. Let's try yes. See how that looks. Okay, a bit ordinary, but I'm sure you could. I'm sure you can adjust the styling on that. Let's just make it no for now. Now, what I really want to do is update this feature list. Price, color. Okay, yeah. So it's here under the list of properties. So let's say I want to change this to week 1 presentations. Add that week 2. Meetings. Week 3. Negotiations, something like that. Let's save that. Okay, and you might not be able to see this, but there's actually like it gives you like a different styling for the rows. Like say the even rows and the odd rows have a slightly different background to them, and you could use that to make that more readable, which is always a good idea. So yeah, so you can play around with that. This get started um, button down here. I probably don't want that. So let me click on the price box, and if I go over to button, show button, we can change that to no. Or you can leave it there if you like, but I'm just gonna set it to no and save that. Right, so that's 3 ways that you can add some information beside your program booking widget. So that might be a good way to, like, to sell the idea, to really promote what's included in the course and encourage people to book your courses. So hope that was helpful. Talk to you soon.